Ta-da! Ah, you see how I made myself a beer? I am magic! I am magic! Hey, howdy do! I am Tommy the Beer Whisperer. Hey, let me show you a beer. This is what a beer looks like. You see that? There we go. Hey, let me tell you what I'm having. This is the Cathedral Square, another Missouri brew. This is the Holy Moly. Brewed as a Russian Imperial Stout with a twist. It has malt flavor with an aggressive amount of hops. Roasted coffee flavor is balanced by the bitterness of the hops for creating a flavorful brew. It's a nice carbonation and is especially refreshing, which is not something you usually expect from a Russian Imperial Stout. It's refreshing. You expect satisfying, not so refreshing, but there you go. Especially considering the ABV is 10%. Doesn't give me the IBUs. Cathedral Square. Let me tell you why I really ordered this, because big coffee notes on the nose. So oddly enough, I'm getting the hops on the nose, some citrus and pine too. Oh my gosh, this thing is huge. Hey, let me tell you why I got this. The main reason is back in last Thanksgiving, Stuart. Pickard, the ginger man who does many beer videos, came and visited me for a week, and this is one of the beers that he bought. He bought a bomber of, and him and I shared, and we did a video for. But quite frankly, I was hammered. I was buzzed that entire week and have no real recollection other than that video of what that beer tasted like. I mean, it really. It was a solid week of holy Moses. You know what I'm saying? So I've never had it on tap. So I thought, well, what in the heck? I did say that Missouri crafts at Nick's are $3, and that is correct. However, this is a beer they call a super premium. It is 10%. So this one's actually $4 a pint. Rather than the $3 that I told you earlier that I paid for the other two. But, I mean, a 10% Imperial Stout for $4. I mean, are you really going to bitch about that? I don't think so. Because in most places, I'm guessing that would probably pour it into a tulip and give you about a 6 to 8 ounce pour. Here I'm getting it. Well, to be honest, you order a pint, you're probably usually only getting 12 ounces. But, regardless, I mean, this is a full pour. But this is kind of a tip and a nod to Stuart there, who spent a week with me. Because I honestly don't. We drank so many beers, man. Oh, gosh, drank many beers. I really wanted to try this one again. This one has interesting flavor, though. I'm getting something different. You expect big coffee, big chocolate, big, thick, syrupy notes in an Russian Imperial Stout. I'm getting notes that you don't expect. Like I'm getting some citrus. I'm getting some pine. But there's something else I haven't quite deciphered yet. And it's probably going to take me a couple videos to really get through. Again, this is one I'm going to drink a little bit with you. I'm going to stop. I'm going to do another video. I'm going to warm a little bit because this is a 10% beer. I don't want to drink in 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like this. 3 o'clock in the morning. Bars closed. Anyways, I digress. I don't even know what I'm doing most of the time. This shit ain't scripted, can you tell? This shit ain't scripted. This shit ain't scripted. Anyways, I digress. As you can see, I do want to mention again, and that next side, there's a four-hand sign behind me. A slightly sign that says the town broke. And I am spinning weed. Am I buzzed? That's up to you to decide. Those that know me know I would do this if I was Stone Cold Sober. So now you have to figure out, is he really buzzed? I guess yes. But anyway, that's just me. Anyway, hey, I digress. I'm enjoying this. I don't remember how much I enjoyed it the first time. I'm actually liking it because it is extremely hoppy, much more than you'd expect a style like this to be. But I'm going to sit for a while and let it warm up and do a part 2, so I'll give you more on it. Because this beer probably does need to be a tad bit warmer than it is right now. So, I'm going to get out of here. Howdy do. Bye-bye. See you later. And I'm back. Howdy do. Hey. Action, hey, cut and action. Hey, how you doing? I'm losing my marbles here. Hey, how are you? Oh, wow. I wanted to rest this holy moly. Holy moly. Stuart bought this beer, bought a bomber of it back when he was here because I say holy moly, and I said that would be fun. And we drank it, and I think we liked it. But quite frankly, we were pretty wasted that whole week. So we were wasted that way. I was wasted, man. Anyway, I'm losing my mind. We were pretty blessed the whole week, so. Want to try it again. Yeah, as I let this warm a little bit, I'm going to try to, I might do just a little longer video here and drink the rest of this with you because I want to see how the evolution of it and have you feel it with me. Those of you that know me, if you're tuning in for the first time, I don't really do a beer review. I got how brew reviews play-by-plays where they're giving you the facts, I don't do that. I'm more of the color commentary. So that's kind of what I do. I'm telling you about the beer, but I'm telling stories around the beer, that kind of thing. So I'm kind of going to do that here with you. You get big, huge chocolate on this. You really do. Some coffee in the back. But you get what you're not expecting is the hops. Beers like this typically aren't this hoppy. So it's going to be one of those that people probably either really love or really hate. There's probably not going to find much middle ground because you're either going to say, well, you tampered with success, you should have left it alone, or they're going to say, oh, there you go. And I'm one of those guys that says, oh, there you go, because I like it. It's got a great mouthfeel. It is 10%, but it doesn't feel incredibly boozy, It just doesn't. It's very easy drinking, and that's going to be a little deceiving. Well, okay, let me preface that. It's easy drinking if you like this style. I mean, I like a big, heavy beer, so for me, it's not a thing. If you're used to drinking lighter ABV stuff, this may be difficult, but for me, it's not. It doesn't feel boozy. But because of the extreme presence of hops, not only do you get this extreme, big, thick, satisfying beer, but you also get a very oddly refreshing quality about it at the end. And that's what I really like. It's very enjoyable. And carbonation is very nice, but not overly carbonated. In general, when you let a beer like this warm, an Imperial Stout, the malts get extremely predominant, right? Like my vanilla porter I had, as I let it set, the vanilla and everything just got bigger and bigger and bigger. So I expect this one to do the same thing, and it's doing that, but it's doing something different. Also, the hops, the bitterness is also getting bigger. Excuse me! The bitterness is also getting bigger and bigger as it sits. So again, I am glad I started it at the temperature it came to me, in which I'm guessing is probably about 35-ish. But it is one that's going to really be good at about 45, 55. But don't, and you can see I drank about this much early on. I let it sit because I started this video at about here. So, I get, when the pretentious folks, oh, I'm going to let that warm. That's okay. Let that do that. But you are going to get flavors, and you are going to get refreshing qualities in many beers. If you drink them with a slight chill. I'm not talking about freezing the bejesus out of them. I'm not talking about American lager cold. I'm talking about a slight chill. And then let it warm, and then you can just feel it open up. And that's what I like to do, because I like to get the best of both worlds. I want to get the refreshing qualities of it just slightly chill, and I want to feel what it does when it warms up. Because I like it all, baby. I want it all. Can I get an amen? Just makes me shiver. Anyways, I digress. I kind of went off to the side here because I don't want to get kicked out of Nick's. This Nick's is a great pub. I love Nick's because they are so friendly in here. I have never had a bad experience in this bar. I just never have. The staff's friendly. I've talked to several customers in here the few times I've been in here, and they've always been friendly. It's just one of those friendly bars, and that's why it irritates me when pubs like this get overlooked. I bet those people that made that list for the 100 best craft beer bars and that named that other downtown St. Louis bar, put that in that mix, and not this one. I bet they never even stepped foot in this bar. I bet they didn't, because there is no reason a bar like this should be overlooked. This is a great craft beer bar. If you're a craft beer guy, this is a bar you should like. It has the beers that you want. They have a little bit of crap on tap, I'm not going to lie to you, because some people like. But it's mostly quality stuff, and half of them are local breweries. So, I mean, they've got 30-plus Missouri craft beers. I mean, that's awesome. So they're not only supporting craft beer, they're supporting the economy. And you should love that about a place like this. You just sure, damn it. I said it. Cut and edge. Now I'm back. No, because, yeah, you know, it kind of gives you the best of both worlds. You get an old school pub. Well, best of three worlds, actually. You can get an old school pub if that's what you like, and I do. You also get sort of a sports bar because you got TVs everywhere, so whatever sport you're into is going to be playing up here. They're big into St. Louis Blues hockey, so you always get those games. You get the Cardinals games, you know. You'll get the games you want to see here. Oh, and now the flavors are really, now that I'm down here, oh my holy freaking snaps! Now it's really opening up. Coffee is actually the biggest note at the moment. Oh, very nice. But again, it's just put together so well. Wow, this is a good beer, and I think I'm enjoying it much more now out of the tap than I did out of the bottle. I don't know, maybe it's better at tap. You know, it's one of those things that's really hard to tell. And again, my palate was really challenged at the time because we were just hammered, man. I was probably already half in the bag before we even popped the beer because we popped so many all day long. So, I mean, I probably didn't even give it an accurate shake, to be honest with you. So, I'm going to wrap this one up, and I'm going to be back at next pub. I'm going to do as many as I can possibly stand before my head hits the bar.